Hello everyone and welcome to Autocrat. This is episode 29, Arachne. Now, disclaimer, this is going to talk about spiders, so, be careful, it's not real. The spiders don't actually exist.
Well, spiders do. If you didn't know that, I hate to break it to you, but
Arachne doesn't exist, so don't be scared and just listening with plenty of lights on.
Yes, we need an arachnophobe disclaimer at the start of the episode.
Alright, let's dive into this and talk about our Arachne. Who is she or who is he? What is it? Tell us all about it.
Well, Arachne is a she, first off, and we'll be relying pretty much solely on Ovid's Metamorphoses as a source today, for reasons that will become apparent towards the end of the story. Now, Arachne was the daughter of a man called Idmon, who used to dye fabric purple. Arachne was very good at weaving, but she did not praise Athena for her weaving skills, but instead said that she herself was the only one responsible for her talents rather than the gods.
I mean, why not? When you're talented, why should it be on anyone else?
Well, the other moral there is, we've seen before how the Olympian gods are so good at handling criticism.
Yeah, we did see that.
Yes, see also Bellerophon.
Yeah.
Arachne had become famous throughout the region of Lydia, and supposedly nymphs would abandon their posts to watch Arachne weave and marvel at the clothes that she produced. You might have thought that she was taught by Athena, and people said as much.
I bet she wouldn't feel too happy to hear that.
No, she did not. She all but challenged Athena to a contest and said that she could take any punishment if she lost. Very bold statement.
Yeah, don't make a wager with a god.
No.
Is the advice I will give even before knowing what's going to happen.
And don't just blanket accept all consequences that are coming your way.
Yeah, don't do that, people.
Please bear in mind as well, Athena isn't even here at this point. However, she shows up pretty quickly. She took the form of an old lady and told Arachne to seek forgiveness from Athena for her presumption. Arachne basically tells her to mind her own business, saying that her daughters or daughters-in-law are the only ones who this advice is fit for. So basically, you mind your family, I'll look after me, okay? She also asks where Athena is and that she should settle this herself. Now, this is not a good idea, because Athena revealed herself to the shock of those who've gathered there. Arachne, however, wasn't fazed by this, and the two of them started a weaving contest.
Of course they did. Athena wove scenes of the gods, like Olympians resplendent in majesty. She also added 4 cautionary tales of those who challenged the gods, because why not?
Yeah.
This included men who had been turned into mountains for calling themselves god, or also Hera turning a woman into a crane and turning Antigone into a bird for trying to rival her.
Yeah. This Antigone, by the way, is the daughter of Laomedon, who I believe we've mentioned 1 or 2 times before.
Yes.
But in any case, it's a strong motif to weave against someone who's challenging the gods, of putting constant little reminders up of how bad of an idea it is.
Exactly. I mean, there was also a father whose daughter had been turned into the stairs to a temple.
Okay. That's different.
It is.
All these designs were basically encapsulated by an olive tree.
Okay, nice.
However, Arachne, for her submission to the judges, weaves very different stories. I should say, I don't know if there are any judges, that's just an expression.
Yeah.
Probably just Athena judging it. These scenes Arachne wove included Europa calling for her brothers as she was abducted, Leda and the Swan, which I believe is a story we'll get to another time, possibly. There's also Antiope, daughter of Nycteus, being impregnated by Zeus, who's pretending to be a satyr, Zeus appearing to Danae as a flood of gold, which we covered when we discussed Perseus, Zeus turning a woman into fire, Poseidon turning into a bull to be with a woman, and Poseidon being a dolphin to seduce someone called Melantho.
That sounds like a nice story.
Yeah, that sounds pretty horrifying.
Yeah.
Athena couldn't find fault with Arachne's craft itself. However, she ripped up the tapestry in anger.
Anger issue in the gods.
Yeah. She hit Arachne with her shuttle, which I believe is part of the weaving machinery, several times. Arachne is said by Ovid to be of a delicate disposition, I suppose mentally speaking, and unable to handle it, tried to hang herself.
That's sad.
Yeah. Athena also thought it was sad, and took pity on her, and told her to live, but also be hung up as well. She scattered a particular herb on Arachne, who was then turned into a spider. So hence the phrase be hung up anyway, because she's suspended from her silk.
Okay.
Arachne is in fact the beginning of spiders. And spiders belong to the class Arachnida, which makes sense.
And if you didn't know, there are about 51,000 known species of spider. Emphasis on the known, because I don't want to think of the one we don't know about.
No, there may actually be as many as 150 to 200,000 species of spider, and there may be up to 1 million species of arachnids more generally. While we're talking about arachnids, there is a species we should discuss to sort of talk about the extremes of the class Arachnida. This is a species called Megaarachne cervinii. It has been found in rocks from the Permo-Carboniferous period. The Carboniferous and Permian periods followed each other, and combined, they lasted from about 358.9 to 251.902 million years ago. This Megaarachne lived from about 303.7 to 298.9 million years ago, and, based on reconstructions, it was about 54 centimeters long.
Wow. But wasn't it later reassigned as a sea scorpion?
It was. So it's not a spider, it's an arachnid, but this was a very, very big arachnid.
I bet.
She's got quite the legacy, has our Arachne.
She does. I mean, that makes me feel bad for that little spider.
Which little spider?
Any little spider that's just trying to make beautiful tapestry with silk.
Yeah, so anytime you see a spider weaving their web, just know all of this comes from a weaving contest however long ago with the goddess Athena.
Why not?
And on that random note, first off we'll say, if you're listening to this at night, sleep well everyone, and thank you all for listening.
So what did you think of that episode?
I thought it had way more spiders than I expected.
Please tell me there's not actually 100,000 species of spiders.
I mean, according to that paper, there might be.
Please no.
I can tell you that, it might be a lie. How nice.
Hello everyone and welcome to Autocrat. This is the page that's just disappeared and I don't understand why.
Okay, I don't know what happened there. We've got the text back.
Good. Hello everyone and welcome to Autocrat.